if your audio's shared, then I know. Just one of those up there for me to broadcast.
Yeah. Yeah, that's weird. Even in my capture settings, I haven't got a thing.
Yeah, your audio shared. Your audio shared. I want to hear Noodles and talk to Noodles.
Hello there, mate.
Yeah, like when I ask you to talk, I want you to sound like you're interested in it. Like, no, that's low. Hello, mate. Like,
Hello there, mate. Alright, let's get in here and let's go and kill some people. Come on. Getting antsy.
Yeah, that's a good game, man. I'm happy I've got me 2 kills. I helped.
help, yeah.
I haven't got the reaction times.
Now,
No,
Noodles.
to be good at this
This
game.
time, we want you to mark things out, like, because when you were going up that hill that time, you said, drop here, drop here. That's not, as I said to you the last night, that's not a place.
I said top of the hill.
No, you said up here. Even
I
Old
said top,
Boy,
I said top of the hill.
Old Boy, what did you say?
I think he said up here, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Marking them's the best way to do it, man. Mark them's the best way to do it.
Yeah, yeah.
If you can see them, you can mark them. Simple as that, you know.
Oh no, I had a scope on me, so I had duck behind a rock.
Let's go, boys. Let's
But then
go.
you say, but then you say on the hill and then give us a compass reading. So at least we know roughly what direction, you know. Like with me, you'll hear me, like say 20 metres northeast, or give you a number if it's on like say 320 or something like that. I'll give you the number if I can. So at least you've got a rough idea. You know, you won't know exactly where they are, but you have a rough idea. Which is better than no idea.
Well, when you have no idea, you can't shoot them. You know.
That's right. That's right. Can't shoot the enemy you can't see. Unless you're hacking. So yeah, that can't shoot the enemy you can't see. I've been killed plenty of times when people can't see me.
I've been fucking killed when people can see me through walls. Yeah.
I've even been taken out of the air when I've literally just spawned back in, and you're so high up you can't be seen, can you? But I've been beamed out of the sky, man, straight away. It's like, no fucking way. No way.
Oh, wait, no, we'll have to pull up. Brings up.
Oh, cool, man. Dream team.
The dream team.
I've invited him.
We've the dream team with
We
Breen.
want to get a juggernaut. Yeah, we want to. But we want to get a juggernaut because I want to share a jugger bring.
A jugger bean bring.
A jugger bring. Yeah, that was a good go, man. Felt good all the way through that gun. Confidence as well, isn't it? A lot of the time. Confidence a lot of the time. Having the confidence to go forward and getting them gunfights and that, you know.
Says he's playing.
I've done all my Nikolai.
Says he's playing Morza. And he's in the game. Like, he's only in Plunder, but you just think he'd leave it.
Got Plunder. So Plunder's good for.
Plunder's good for nothing.
Same as the Rumble. That's good for grinding your weapons up if you've got to get X amount of kills and things to do your weapons and whatnot. It's good for that. So it's the Rumble. That Rumble's brilliant for it. Just get kill after kill after kill, so your weapons level up really quick. But I quite often have a game of Plunder as a warm-up when it was on that. It's just, you know, it's not as tense, is it, as the Battle Royale. It's a respawn.
Yeah, boys. Kill him with invites.
Give him invites.
I will do, hang on. Let me down
He'll come in now and he'll say, I was in the middle of a game. No, you were in the middle of Plunder. We're in the middle of a game. So I could make tea, couldn't I? I could make a mug of tea while we were waiting, sure. Go on, old boy. You know you want a mug of tea.
I've sent him an invite.
No, you know you want a mug of tea, though.
I've got one sitting next to me. My coffee.
Must be cold now, sir.
Got a new kettle, so it don't take as long to make up tea now.
You know what slows down your kitchen? Fucking lime, man. The
Yeah,
lime
yeah,
or water.
yeah. I mean, the water around here, the water around here is fucking terrible.
Fucking lime is a cunt.
Absolutely terrible. You run the tap up. You run the tap hard enough, it'll break the glass that you're pouring water into. It's not as bad as where I grew up. Where I grew up, it was the bottom of the South Downs in Kent, and it's like all chalk, all around that area. It's all chalk hills and that, so close to water was ridiculous. Rock hard water, man, shit. To the point where my mum used to have this, like, it was like a Brillo pad, but it weren't a Brillo pad, but in the bottom of the kettle, and it'd bounce around, and it'd stop the lime scale forming. You don't see them anymore. And it attracts all the lime scale, it'd end up completely clumped and white, this thing, and then you clean it all out and put it back in. You know, it sort of like attracted the lime scale rather than it sticking around the kettle and on the element and that, it'd stick on this thing. You don't see them anymore.
Sure, I woke up this morning.
Cowboy brain.
Come on,
If I'm in the middle of a game and I get an invite, I'll just drop straight out of the game, no matter what I do.
Come on, brain. Yeah, he said, come on, brain. That image didn't send to you. Did it not, Noodles? They wanted me telling you, no?
What was that?
Did you get the image that I sent you, no?
What invite?
Oh, must be hard to be stupid, is it? Not in your case,
God bless him.
Oh, bless him, was right, yeah. So he knows no different. What invite? Did you get that image I sent you?
What, my PlayStation?
No, on the roof.
No, I haven't received a message off you yet.
No, he asked. On my PlayStation. Obviously on your PlayStation. You had to think it through it over to England, do you?
Never know. We might have connections.
Well, I have good connections, but not that good of connections. Most of my family lives in England, like my aunties and my uncles and that.
Yeah.
I don't really. I know they're my uncles and that, but I don't actually really know what they look like. I know what one of them looks like. He's actually a spitting image. He swears me out for his twin, Sean. He actually looks a spitting image me out.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want them two sitting in a pub together. Hey, daddy. What? I'm not your daddy.
Do you know, right, in them American elections, one of these votes that came in was from a 170-year-old man. Yeah.
Says he's living a long time, isn't he?
Yeah, man. Doing well, isn't he?
Oh, no. I don't know if I'd want to live that long myself.
I'll tell you something, right? Fuck living that long.
My brain.
I'm 50 years old and I've had enough. I'm ready to go already. You know what I mean? Seriously. I'm not joking either, mate. I've had enough of it.
Yeah, but with all the shit that goes on, shit the whole time, like it's COVID this, it's the American elections this, it's
yeah, of course, it's all just it's like being hit on the forehead with a hammer with bullshit constantly, you know. It's like bang, 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 bang. The minute you get up to the minute you go to bed.
I'd say if someone told the truth to the world, they'd probably be shot or something.
I'm hoping the truth's all going to come out about all this shit, man. I'm hoping it is.
Yeah, but don't scare people. If it's a flu, tell people. But don't tell them it's a pandemic if it's not a pandemic.
It's not a pandemic, is it?
You know what I mean? Like, because people are nearly running scared. Like I know my mother down there, she's PD and everything like that. My mother's 70 years of age. She's a nervous wreck down there.
Yeah. I was just about to say, there's little old people, right? Little old biddies in these care homes and that haven't seen their families since Christmas.
Yeah.
That's just cruel. That is.
Did you see that young in England today? See that young thing in England today? No, on Facebook, no. And you see it, no.
What's that?
Where this woman is a nurse, and her mother was in a nursing home because she worked so much.
Yeah. And they went to try and take her out of home, and they arrested them all. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I took them out of her home and then stopped her in a car park, Sham, and took the mother back to the care home and arrested the nurse.
Yep.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Where's the humanity gone? Where's humanity gone, man? No one's got humanity anymore.
Do you know who we are? We're all prisoners in our own country.
Of course we are. Of course we are.
And I'd like for someone
prisoners
to tell me
in jail, right?
Yeah.
Right. Prisoners in jail have got more freedom than we have because they're allowed out of their cells. We ain't allowed out. We're all on house arrest.
Yeah.
Unlawfully, might I add.
But you know something, boys? I reckon. Do you know the way people didn't want this 5G network? Do you know the way that it was meant to cause sickness? 5G network, this new 5G network they're bringing out, it's meant to cause people sickness. Now it's over in China at the moment, and it has caused sickness to people. That's what they're reckoning it was. I don't know. I'm not a fucking engineer.
So 5G, I've been looking into 5G for years and years. Right? 5G was originally invented as a military weapon. That's what it was designed for. It's a military weapon.
Yeah, but what I'm thinking,
active denial system.
Do you know what your man? I watch a fella on YouTube there, and he reckons the reason why they're calling it a pandemic and people to stay at home, they're putting up all these 5G network yokes everywhere, so no one knows that they're putting them up.
Yeah, could be.
You know.
But 5G is not what they're saying it is.
But
it can, it can speed up the internet, blah blah blah, and make downloads really quick, super quick. But it was originally designed as a weapon, so there's nothing to stop it being used as a weapon.
But do you know what I mean? Like this thing of what was I actually going to say there? Like even with the health ministers and this and that, and the way these things are coming out, there's 900 cases today. No one knows there's 900 cases. Who's going to actually?
Of course not.
Come out and say there's. Who's going to go against the health organisation to say, oh, well, there's 900 cases? Because I don't know if there's 900 cases. You don't know because you weren't proven to have a case. And then the next person...
Throughout this whole thing, I've been going with what I see with my own eyes. And I'm not seeing a pandemic.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is...
hospitals full of people. I'm not seeing piles of bodies in the streets. I'm not seeing anything that the TV is telling us is going on.
But what I'm saying is, when they did the documentary on Italy, the time that they were meant to have serious amount of cases, They didn't show any dead bodies. All they showed was coffins.
No. Yep.
There was like they never show that in the coffins. So how do we know there's something in them coffins? Like,
Of course not. Of course
you know what I
not.
mean? I don't
And
know.
over here, right, people that have died over here and they're putting it down as COVID, they're being sent to the crematoriums with no autopsy, no post-mortem.
Yeah.
Now that's not how things work. That's not how things work.
No. But sure, now if
So why are they breaking all them rules? What
God
are
forgive
they
me for
hiding?
saying it, like, I seen there was a woman in Cork when the pandemic came in first, like, and her mother had cancer for the last 3 years. Now they knew she was actually going to eventually die off the cancer, you know. And when the death cert came back, it said died of COVID-19.
Yeah. I had a friend on Facebook, her son killed himself, and it came back as COVID-19. He killed himself, he took an overdose, killed himself. And it came back in the local paper as COVID-19, so she's kicked off about it, and they arrested her and put her in jail.
Yeah. So like you don't know what's going on. No one knows.
No one knows for sure. There's a
The
lot of people that have
government-
got a very good idea, you know?
Yeah, the government know what's going on. They know the truth.
Of course they do. Of course they do. It's like people are saying, oh, Boris Johnson's making mistakes. He ain't making no mistakes, he's doing what he's told to do.
Yeah.
The minute he got elected, I said to people, you watch out, that man is a traitor, you watch out. They're like, no he ain't. Well, my question to them now is, well, how's that working out for you?
Yeah.
You know, he's a traitor. He belongs to a group called the Bilderbergs. He belongs to a group called the Bilderbergs, which are the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, and people like that. And they own him. He's part of their group, therefore he will do what they tell him to do. And they told him to destroy the UK, which is what he's doing. You know, why shut down small businesses? Why? There's no logic to it.
Why shut down anyone's business? Because that's their livelihood.
Of course it is.
You know, you're playing
Of course
with
it is.
first people's livelihood here, like. You're not just playing with
But
their
they don't
lives, you're
care
playing
about
with their
that.
future as well, like for their kids and
The
their
end
next
goal,
generation.
right? The end goal is to crash the economy and make sure that there are no small independent businesses, so everything we buy comes from these massive conglomerate organisations like, say, Walmart and fucking Marks and Spencers and Tesco and online shopping and all these Amazon and things like that, all these people, and they've all got shares in these companies. These politicians have all got shares in these companies. They get given them. That's how they manage to own these politicians.
See, next year we're not allowed, the Irish people are not allowed to order off Amazon from England. They're stopping it.
Really?
Yeah.
So they're trying to split up the United Kingdom as well now?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, we've worked together since the Easter, was it Easter Sunday, remember the agreement, yeah?
Yeah, the Good Friday agreement, yeah.
Yeah, so, like, now they're trying to do all this thing of getting away from it, like, and it's on paper, you can't really pull away from it, like, it's a document,
No.
like, you know, like, Boris Johnson is trying to get away from it, and you can't do that, like, that starts wars.
Well, that's the idea.
Like, there's not going to be much of a war between us and England anyways, because, like, we have no one, like, so.
Nah.
Our army is probably 70 or 80,000 people, if even.
Most of our army is either posted abroad or they're locked down on their bases.
Yeah.
At the moment.
Well, I think 20,000 of the army from Ireland is abroad, and we have only about 70,000, so we have 50,000 at home.
Which is not enough to win a war.
No, it's not. We don't have the manpower. But as I said to Breen before, I'd go fight for my country if I have to.
Yeah, same as, mate, same as.
Yeah, I'd take a bullet for my country.
Yeah.
Not
Not a problem. I've been preparing for it, I have,
if it gives me a satisfaction that my kids will actually see a future, yeah, definitely.
Yep. That's the thing. That's what it's about. It's not us that are going to suffer long term. It's our kids and their kids and their kids.
Yeah. So,
like I said to my housemate, he's 77-year-old, watches the BBC, he thinks I'm a conspiracy nut, this, that and the other. It's like I said to him, I've gone, the end game, Pete, the end game of all this, mate, is total destruction of every nation on Earth. That's what their end goal is, because the New World Order, which they want to replace everything with, is a one world government. The whole world ruled by a handful of people. And that's what they're after. And they're doing it. That's why they crushing every single country around the world at the moment. We've all got the same problems. Every single country around the world is being destroyed from within.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. It's been destroyed from inside out.
You know, you can fight the enemy when you can see the enemy, but you can't fight treason from within when you can't see the enemy. And our governments are bought and paid for. They have been for decades and decades. Bought and paid for.
Look, it's funny, our government, the minute come in, as I said the night before there, 5,000 of a pay rise every one of them get. Where's this money coming out? They said they had no money before they went in. Now there's money all of a sudden appearing.
It's like over here, right? They voted to scrap school meals for children, but then they get like an 130 grand pay rise.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so that's where that money's come from then.
It's funny because
children's mouths.
in the big towns like the likes of say Longford Town, Athlone itself, say the likes of Cork and places like that, all the schools that are in the middle of it actually get their lunches into the school from this place, right? But where my young one goes, they don't do it. You know what I mean? So why does one school get it and then another school doesn't?
Yep.
You know. Now they want to give the children a vaccine, a flu vaccine, which is a nasal spray.
Yeah.
My kids got it.
You know, that flu vaccine. If
you actually let your
kids get it,
works.
Well, I think yeah, of course
still got flu, man.
They don't have to get it. You get no home study if you want your kids to get it or not.
Yeah, well, my kids got it.
Well, we declined it.
Why?
Our bodies, they reckon till about 30 years of age, should be able to defend off any flu that comes.
Yeah, everything.
Like I said to my housemate, right, it's like, oh, I'll just have my flu jab. I don't bother with them. I'll let my immune system deal with what nature throws at me. Thank you very much. That's what it's there for.
You don't know what they're putting into your kids.
If I catch a flu and I die from it, then it was obviously my time. My body couldn't cope with it. It was my time to go. I wasn't fit enough to survive. It's called survival of the fittest. That's how nature works. That's how the natural world works.
Like my mother gets the flu injection because she's old. She's 70, obviously.
Yeah. I can understand if you're infirm or something like that. I can understand it.
Like I might get a flu once every 2 years, like. But that's a serious immune system. Seriously, like to get a flu once every 2 years.
If it works. If the flu jab works, why have we still got flu?
Yeah.
Right. Oh boy, I have asthma. I have never got it. My sister has chronic asthma. I don't. Noodles is asthma. He'll understand. I don't know if you have over or not.
Yeah.
Well, she said, but how it helps her is that when she gets a cold, it breaks down that kind of that kind of way.
I'm trying to explain to you. People like have an underlying illness, yeah. But why would you give it to someone that doesn't have an underlying illness? That's my point of view. That'll always stay my point of view. Why? Yeah, give it to someone with an underlying issue. Yeah. Why give it to someone that doesn't have an underlying issue?
Yep.
No, my mother is.
Yeah, but they're meant to get it. I'm after telling you, over 30s are entitled to get it.
No, I know.
But I'm not letting my kids get it
because
they won't be able to.
Immune system gets.
The reason I'm not letting my young one get it is because she won't be able to fight off the flu by herself. She'll have to get it every year. My young one's well able to fight off the flu, and she knows she is. So why would you want that? You don't know what you're putting into your kids' bodies. Like, this is the thing. Like, it hasn't been said what it is. It just says it's a flu vaccine. That's all it says. It doesn't tell you what's in the flu vaccine.
They've also, it is the only type of medicine known to science that they are exempt from being sued for any side effects. So if you have a vaccine and it causes autism or something like that, you can't sue them. It's the only medication you cannot sue them for. That's a bit strange, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's a fact.
Enough training.
It's 100%
now we
fact.
face the enemy for real.
See, I look into these things. I'm just wondering why all of a sudden, last year there was no such thing as a flu vaccine for kids. The minute a pandemic comes around, or the day of the pandemic, there's a flu vaccine for these kids. they reckon is it 20 or 30? I don't know. 20 or 30,000 kids have got the coronavirus, and none of them have died from it.
Battle Royale.
Yeah.
You've got gas closing in
You know,
fast.
it's like,
Get to the safe
so
zone.
Donald Trump, right, supposedly had coronavirus and he got over it in 2 days.
like
That
this
man's
one.
70 or
We
so,
should
why
look
didn't he die?
Yeah.
Don't believe he had it. Yeah,
You know, it's not dangerous.
It's not the
It's
end.
not as dangerous as they're making it out.
They know what it is.
You know.
They reckon it's stupidity from doctors. That's why people are dying. That's what they reckon.
Yeah.
Neglect from doctors. There was a woman.
Sticking tubes down their
Eliminate
throats when
all
they don't
targets
need
into
it.
AO.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Do you know ventilators? Ventilators are bad for you because they force air into your lungs, and you're not meant to force anything into your lungs.
And if you don't need it, it will kill you. It's not a case of it might kill you, it will kill you.
I should have just called my stream the debate about coronavirus. What's everyone's logic on?
Well, my logic is critical thinking and research, you know?
Yeah. I don't fear coronavirus.
Chances with no, I don't. I'll take my chances with what I've learned and what I think I know. If I'm wrong, then it's my own fault and I'm the one that's going to suffer. You know? But at least allow me that freedom of choice.
I don't fear it.
We haven't even got that freedom. But we haven't even got that freedom of choice, have we?
No. It's coming to the stage where the world is just, as I said before, the richer will get richer and the poorer will get poorer.
Yep.
Because the reason the richer get richer is because they're getting money still. The poorer people are just getting whatever the government think they should get or whatever
that's funny one.
their
Rich people are rich off the backs of the poor.
Sure, that's always been the way. That's always been the way.
Another guy's class 21.
That'll never
You
change. Like. No, it'll never
One
change.
in the garage and there's one in here. Neighbors.
Got shooting down there up there.
Going this way.
Yeah, we've enough for a loadout. I know it's white, so come on, we get a loadout.
Gas mask in my building if anyone wants it.
I don't want one.
Vendor here if you need equipment.
Oh, wait.
Cutting you off, get you killed.
I picked it up yesterday. So Sam Square from the day. Shop.
Found some cash here.
Coming.
Friendly drop back
Where
out the way.
Noodles was giving me his last paycheck. The way he come over and handed a few kindness to me.
Here, noodles. No, that's the way. It's 5 trees you want. Oh, the armor box, so. No, I want.
I'm after getting my overkill by.
There's 5 trees when you want to get a self-revive.
No, I don't want any stuff. I have one. I got one free.
Yeah, boy, yeah.
Oh, no, you're
go
right.
in.
Go and grab it. You want to go and grab it? Go and grab it.
No, you got it, yeah.
Oh, go on, you went and grabbed it. Go and grab it.
Found some
No,
cash
you got
here.
it. I didn't realise you were running for it.
You must have done.
Well,
You run past me.
Somebody takes it before somebody picks it up. 5 trees at all.
You're losing ground.
Fuck. They're up there, boys, up there.
I'm repositioning.
I hit one of them. I hit one of them for shield already.
Oh, you're not going to see that from there.
No.
Allied
Well, I get
UAV
one
overhead.
Well, we're all ghosted up, are they? Yeah.
I'm not.
No, our UAV
No, the
doesn't
boys
reach that far.
left
UAV doesn't reach that far.
We're inside the zone. Keep your eyes open.
Deep in my soul.
Found some cash here.
Just going for a lucky shot, boys, that's all. Scavenger in the middle, look. They're over there at the green building.
I've seen that earlier. We'll go
We'll
for
actually
that.
go and try and do that. I'll grab it and you just keep. I'll grab it and you just keep pushing forward because it's actually obviously going to go forward, you know yourself. So.
Down in the middle.
Supply cache located. Move to secure.
There's an airstrike.
Marking
I'll be
airstrike
in ammunitions
targets.
box, boys, if you need it.
Phoenix 3, good copy. Strike inbound.
Objectives updated. Move to the next location.
Impact, no kill.
Friendly, don't shoot. Go, old boy. Go, 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 go. Okay,
Confidence updated. New objective identified.
You're a B-boy.
Hey, armor, woohoo.
I'll grab this, boys. Oh, grab it.
Enemy UAV overhead. Primary objective accomplished. All supply boxes found.
SMG over
Not
here.
allowed that, eh?
Oh, that'll provide her with someone.
Located medical supplies.
Oh, boy.
Right, stay away from this one, Noodles.
I
Put one on you. I found it. Well, I found one.
I have the price of a loadout by myself, boys. Oh. There, boys. Behind you, behind you. Behind you.
Shells for shotgun.
Gonna over the wall.
Oh, shit. Sniper on the roof.
Oh, I see him, I see him, I see him.
I've one man around the corner at me, took him out. Fucking thing.
Friendly drop back out the way.
Knocked the fella on the roof.
Up here, boys.
Move in position.
Up where? Up on the roof.
Yeah, I can't. I got Marcus up there.
Never mind. Gas is closing in.
Ah, smash it.
Relocating
Okay,
the
yeah.
safe zone.
Yeah, I've seen.
Oh, bro.
Hard contact. Under fire.
Yeah, boys.
Target right here.
Here, guys, here.
Moving.
Onto the back.
Moving.
A good shot in him. They're going to the loadout.
Dude, she's parachuted off.
On the other
I
roof.
found him
He's
at the
up
back.
there.
Mark out. Moving.
See Mike.
Nice.
Nice.
Well, that's some power rush. You put more. You take it.
No, no, no.
Throwing
One
some
more
armor.
quick.
Let's go and get our loadout, boys. For the storm comes in.
I'll play one.
Get a stump power
Oh,
rush.
no, you fucking bitch. Get up.
You're
Hey,
losing
hey,
ground.
it's funny, you can jump a 10-foot wall, but you can't jump a fucking rock.
Fair enough.
pissed me off, mate. Can't climb up something that's knee high in certain spots.
closing.
Get to safety.
Oh, you're a boss fight here.
Let's go, boys. Storm coming in behind us.
You need ammunition box, boys, I haven't.
Oh, fine.
Alright, thanks.
I have 60 and 166 at the same time, so.
It's on the road. Yeah, it's on the road.
Something power there if
Spotted the
anyone
field
wants it.
upgrade.
Yeah.
Jumping period here. I hear someone shooting us. On that big villa beside us. That's right here for someone, look.
Located
Yeah,
medical
alright.
supplies.
I used mine earlier.
I see, boys.
Oh, yeah.
Contact.
Downed him.
He's knocked one as well.
It's still breathing.
Yeah, but sure, that's right. He's fighting my team already, so. We've gained out with the storm, but. I'm running over here so we can get to this buy station before the storm comes in. I'm going to buy 3 UAVs, put them up one after another.
I'm gonna buy one and all.
Allied UAV overhead.
Oh, look.
Getting recon for this area.
This is Falcon 3-0. Good copy. This is Falcon
Getting
3-0.
recon
Good
for
copy.
this area.
Allied UAV overhead.
No, this is near
This is
to
Falcon
I
3-0.
got
Good
precision
copy.
as well.
UAV beginning flyover.
Team there,
Going over there.
team here.
Vehicle spotted.
Team of 4 coming pushing
Going
over
over
this way.
there.
Yeah, they're on the road, guaranteed. No, they're not.
For what?
UAV is out of fuel. Returning. UAV is out of fuel. Returning to resupply. UAV is out of fuel. Returning to resupply. Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
here.
Move in position.
Allied precision airstrike incoming. Be aware.
That big.
Moving down.
One in the building.
Enemy UAV overhead.
People on that roof up. Right. I'll put it in. Quick in there. Boom, get going up there.
Contact.
It's
I'm off
like
this
the
way.
same code.
Airstrike target marked.
This is Phoenix 3. Good copy. Strike inbound. No hit on that run.
Oh, boys, when you tell me you're pushing up that way. Behind. I was pushing over the other way.
Gas is moving.
Are they ahead of us or what?
I said over, go on.
Probably in a tunnel.
But I have a bigger telly, I still can't fucking see them.
Makes a big difference, doesn't it, playing on a big telly?
Anyone got an armour box?
I'll give you armour now in a minute. Why are we losing
They
high
got down there.
Movement!
Yeah, why are we losing high ground?
Contact right here. Going this way.
Allied precision airstrike incoming. Beware.
Typical.
The gas.
Sorry.
Downed one.
They came out down and
He's dead. I didn't get the kill though.
woo, to the left of us there, boys.
I did get the kill. Nice.
To the left of us.
Good shot.
We got shot from the left. Guys, where do we go?
Down there.
Going this way. Hold. Cancel them. Contact!
One down.
Copy. Copy.
Gas, right, that's where.
Oh, that's how. Oh,
Gas
that's
is
right.
closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Taking hits here.
car is gonna blow up.
Down one.
Oh, really? Look out for that sniper, mate.
Yeah, we.
Armor's off one. Down one. Down another one. Two of them down, boys. Two of them down.
Yeah,
One
that's
out.
it. Come down, we're pushing across now, look.
Here, boys. Reload.
Armor back.
Molotov out.
Deployed. Gas is inbound.
I'm gonna tap myself. I'm gonna even pick me up.
We need you, my friend. Get up.
No, it's coming in.
Deploying. Stand by.
Go on,
Good,
go on,
boys.
Harry.
Two of them down.
Down,
One
down.
Push them, one in the way. Push this way.
Oh, what?
Where are you being shot from?
Stun grenade!
Oh, really?
Oh shit.
Teammate has entered the gulag. Surviving
gonna-
instantly deployed. Your teammate was sent to the gulag. You'll fight for a chance to redeploy.
Need to get patched up.
Ah!
This is the gulag. Survive.
Down the
and you
middle.
can
He's on
redeploy.
your. He's at middle left. Middle
The
left.
fight has begun. Daunting your enemy is an effective way to get inside their heads. So is a well-placed rock. Your teammate was broken. They're no longer with us. Time for a fight.
Hey lads, we've 3, 3, 3, and 3.
Just boys, push there. Another one left. Ah! Took 3 or 2 of them down. Fuck armor on one. How is he still alive? He's in the fucking gas. Fuck
There's no
off.
one left to fight. Stand by for
No,
redeployment.
that's
Two teams there. 2 teams in that
Final
thing.
deployment is loading up. Finish the fight. Got the drop bag inbound.
Oh wow.
Good old boy at 4 kills. On you, Brent.
Oh, I got to get to that much. There's no Ireland. Me and Tone fucking flashbangs and all.
Oh, my overkill is my fucking. I'm fully loaded. I'm taking
Sniper.
overkill, I know. Hiding in this bush too.
Oh. Straight past your ear, old man.
This is kind of right in front.
That was
Down
the
there.
team.
There,
Really.
going over there.
Oh, mate, right behind me. No way.
Gas is inbound.
I didn't even hear him.
That was the team over. He took me down. Even though I don't
Guess
put 2 of them out.
just sprinting up behind me and I heard nothing. Fucking audio, mate.
Oh, there's 1 or 2 of them up there, I think.
So,
I'll leave them till they run down in front of me.
25 are left. Stay sharp out there.
Hey man, that's the second time he lost in this game. I put him out as well.
You've got gas inbound. Safe zone reloaded.
Oh man, he raped me with 2 bullets, man.
25 remaining.
What?
I put him out
We
as well.
lost that one. We'll
Back
come back
to you, like.
stronger.
Oh, I'm gonna watch this for a minute. I got 4 kills as well. What are you saying, Lucas? They only want me 3.
yeah.
Okay, moving.
That was unlucky. We got stuck between 2 stones, man. So unlucky.
What the fucking hell, you can search me after this.
We'll say that geezer down there, but he didn't see him.
Oh, you seen him already. You had to pull back. He's not gonna stand out in the open and let me shoot him. No. He's not gonna definitely stand out in the open and let me shoot him, I know. I wonder if my... I wanna... Give me a second, please.
At last I've got my monolithic suppressor unlocked from the MP7. Last. But yeah, that weren't so bad, that guy.
Oh,
I like games where we all get a few kills, man. Boom, 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 boom.
Right, boys. Give me a second now.